Yo, this is Real Talk E. Welcome to the Locker Room. We talk nothing but basketball. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all all have seen the news, but if y'all haven't, the Washington Wizards are now exploring trades surrounding Kristaps Porzingis. Now, Kristaps Porzingis has been a player that was really great with the Knicks, went to the Mavericks, then went to Washington. And to be honest with you, the last couple of years for him were not his best years, okay? But with Washington, he started to look like the old Porzingis at least a little bit. Like, he would control the ball more. He was becoming more aggressive, looking for his shot, especially when it came to, like, getting to the basket and, bullying, like, more smaller guys. And, he's going to shoot the three and stuff like that. It's Porzingis. But when it came to getting to the basket on little guys and driving and stuff like that with the Wizards, at least this last year, he was starting to look like he's becoming more comfortable doing that than how he looked with the Mavericks. And maybe because he had more opportunities to do so. But now he will no longer be on this team if he opts in to his $36 million salary for this 2023-2024 season. The Wizards, ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, why didn't you do all this a year ago? When Bradley Beal was supposed to leave, when you knew you wasn't going to get nothing, when you could have probably tanked and got Victor Wembanyama, you could have got anybody, bro. Like, why are you doing this now? Why did you wait this long to do this? Porzingis was never going to work out with the Wizards. Bradley Beal, Porzingis, and Kuzma was never going to work out with the Wizards. Why? Because it's straight offense, no defense. And their offense is not good enough for them to be, like, dangerous. It could win them some games, but it's just not dangerous enough. So defense is still very important. And why didn't they do this? And why do they keep getting finessed for their trades? If you guys don't know, the Washington Wizards are trading Kristaps Porzingis in a 3-team trade. Allegedly. It is not 100% sure yet. Now, by the time you guys see this video, they probably already made the trade, and got rid of Porzingis. But as if right now, it's just heavy talks about doing so. And they're still waiting for Porzingis to opt in to his player's option in order for this to work. Because the deal is, Porzingis is going to the Boston Celtics. And the Celtics will be trading Danilo Gallinari and Malcolm Brogdon to the Clippers. And the Clippers will be trading Marcus Morris Sr., Amir Coffey, and this year's 30th overall pick to the Washington Wizards. Now, does this move help the Wizards in any type of way, shape, or form? No. Besides help them tank and be bad. I would like if they move Marcus Morris Sr. and don't just let him sit there. If they could get a package for him and Chris Paul, that would be amazing. Just get a whole bunch of young guys or whatever and just let them play and show their talent and just give them a chance on this garbage team. But for the Celtics, this can be something big. And I don't think the Celtics lost much. If the Celtics can manage Porzingis' injuries, this can come back and help them a lot. You are trading Danilo Gallinari, which is basically like nothing, because he didn't play a single second for this team. So you're not really missing much. But you are giving them Malcolm Brogdon, who was great for this team this whole year. He got injured in the finals. Well, the conference finals in this case. But he was still great for the team. And why is this like great for the Celtics, even though they have to give him Malcolm Brogdon? It gives them an extra scorer, an extra dangerous player, somebody that can score, somebody that can shoot, somebody can get to the basket, a unicorn and Porzingis. And Porzingis, if they could find a way, like I said, to just manage his injuries, bro, he is worse than Kawhi Leonard. This man would get injured every year and have to sit out the entire year. And for the Celtics, a team that wants to go to the finals, a team that wants to win it all, a team that wants to win the championship, you cannot afford a key guy like Porzingis to get injured and be down. Because the reality is, you're going to have him coming off the bench. I don't know how that sounds, but if he is coming off the bench, well, I'm assuming somebody has to come off the bench for this team, right? Because you're trading 2 bench guys for Porzingis, basically. So somebody needs to come off the bench. And unless you have Al Horford come off the bench and Porzingis starting, regardless, somebody needs to come off the bench for this team. And in that case, Porzingis needs to be healthy. And he's going to be a very, very important piece for this team. Either you come off the bench and be a really, really great scorer for this team, or he's going to start next to Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and be able to score and shoot and basically do what the team needs him to do. And if that's the case, he's even a bigger piece for this team. And what does this mean? It means that the Celtics cannot afford to have any injuries this upcoming season. Now, who are their guys? Jaylen Brown. He's been known for having injuries. Last year or two, he's been healthy, but he's been known for having injuries. Jason Tatum. He's been straight. I'm not going to lie to you. He's been good. Porzingis. I don't know, bro. I don't know if this is the piece the Celtics are missing. I think the Celtics just need to run it back. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, how does this help the Clippers? I don't even know. Danilo Gallinari is another scorer for them, I guess, since Paul George, Kawhi Leonard are usually injured and out of the lineup. It gives them another piece that they can work with, especially for Ty Lue. He could find a way to make that work. And, now considering that Gallinari should be coming back from his, I think it was an ACL injury, the Clippers can use this to benefit themselves. Malcolm Brogdon to the Clippers, that could be beneficial too. They are trying to sign Chris Paul. They're trying to trade for Chris Paul. But I'm not going to lie to you. You could get Malcolm Brogdon for cheaper, bro. I don't know if he's really a passer, playmaker. He could play make, but I don't know if he's a playmaker. I don't know if he's like a pass-first point guard, but he's a really good scorer. He can play make. He's not a Chris Paul, but he can play make. And what is this team missing? A playmaker. You can say Paul George play makes, but they'll be way better if they have a point guard that can play make, and not Paul George or Kawhi. And who can that be? Possibly Malcolm Brogdon. He could help in some type of way, shape, or form. But the Wizards, like I said, with Marcus Morris and Amir Coffey, the Clippers are basically giving up nothing. And that's why the Wizards keep getting finessed. The Clippers gave up nothing for this trade. Marcus Morris, okay, we'll say maybe that's something, because there are times where he's like their best scorer of the night, especially when Kawhi and Paul George are not there. But there are times where you sit here and you think to yourself, like, what is Marcus Morris' job on this team? And if they have traded him and got Malcolm Brogdon, Danilo Gallinari, they got 2 better scorers than him. And somebody that can play make. So for the Clippers, this is very, very, very beneficial. Now, how will they shape out the rest of this roster to help them get to the playoffs, even if Kawhi Leonard does not return till the playoffs? Now, that is up for grabs. I don't know how they will do that. I don't know how they plan on doing that. But it's the Clippers. Hopefully they figure it out. Ty Lue should have some type of idea of what to do. And we'll see what happens, yeah. Do y'all agree with this trade? Do y'all think this trade is beneficial for either side? To me, honestly, I thought this trade came out of the woodworks. Like, I thought this trade was the least expected thing anybody could have thought in their mind. And even if you told me that this was going to happen, I would have told you there's no way. There was no way in my mind that this was going to happen. You know why? Because the Celtics are really good. I don't think they would trade for Kristaps. They usually would trade for like a better piece off the bench or better pieces around them to help them. And to be honest with you, I thought they would trade Marcus Smart, not Malcolm Brogdon. But I don't know, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is Real Talk with E, and it's time to leave the locker room. I'm gonna catch y'all. Safety, my hearts.
Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown.
The officials have to review it, and the Lakers win the game. Banks it in. He banks in the three
To win it. Good. That's why he's NBA All-Defensive Team. Adebayo, sky high with the block and rejection. This is for the win. Got it. Wow. At 7, working against Butler, got down.